Hello everybody, I'm Tavia. Welcome back to my channel. So today guys, we're on Reddit once again. This time we're going to be doing Am I Overreacting? And I'm kind of excited for this because I feel like sometimes people actually don't talk about how am I overreacting. It's like such an interesting Reddit like community. Like it's kind of interesting the stuff that you see on there, I guess you could say. So I'm excited to kind of like really be on there and like see the crazy stories that I'm gonna see. If you are interested in seeing more content here on my channel, and I'm really trying to boost my engagement guys, so I need you guys to help me out. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to be notified every single time that I post a new video, go ahead and hit the post notification bell and you'll be notified every single time. I'm really trying to be more consistent. I have a lot of things coming up this month for you guys, so just stay tuned. And if you want to see me do anything else or react to anything else, go ahead and comment down below and I will try my absolute best to do that. So let's go ahead and get right into the am I overreacting side. So it says, am I overreacting? I broke up with my ex because she reposted this, and then it's a picture of when he tells me every girl has cheated on him and done him dirty, so I do exactly that to continue this streak because mama ain't raised no beat. I was gonna, like, when I first clapped into this, I was like, maybe I'll say, like, you are overreacting, but you're not overreacting. I'm not gonna lie, when people post certain things on social media, people say social media isn't real. I disagree. It is very real. To the extent of which you believe it's real, we can have a conversation about that. But when you post certain things and it's just vile things, that's how you really feel. That's who you are as a person. So the idea that social media isn't real, people do whatever on there, I don't think so. I think you're basically showcasing a reflection of who you are as a person and more, and we're seeing that through social media. So pay attention to the little things, not the big ones. This is so weird. I think that's, I don't know, people who post stuff like this, that's like so distasteful and immature. Alright, let's find another one. So it's, am I overreacting? My boyfriend passed and our old friend from high school is messaging me. Hey blank, it's blank. I heard what happened with blank and wanted to reach out and say my condolence. I know we haven't spoken in a while, but if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm always here. Hey blank, thanks for reaching out. I appreciate the kind message. Hope all is well with you. No problem. Haven't seen either of you since high school, so life has surely been on the roller coaster. LMLA. Blank and I got married a couple months ago. Beautiful. Beautiful ceremony. Interesting. Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. She was always really sweet. I'm glad you found your person. Yeah, I couldn't be more happier. It's kind of crazy, honestly, when you think about it. Remember when everyone thought me and you were going to be endgame back in high school? She responded, don't know if I've ever heard of that one. Yeah, even when blank remembers. I wouldn't be surprised if she was a little jealous if she knew I was messaging you. To send your condolences, she responded. Yeah, she can be a little bit overprotective. LMFAO. Listen, I was thinking maybe if you wanted to go out, get out of the house for a bit, maybe go on a drive or something, we could totally do that. Maybe it'll make you feel better. Question mark. No pressure, just an offer. It's totally cool if you're not down. We can link another day if you're busy. Just let me know. If you're down, I can pick you up. I'm just trying to figure out my night. So then they wrote a little paragraph. What I was reading was screenshots of pictures of the screenshots that they posted on the underneath the thread. My boyfriend of 13 years. I have a thing when it comes to, like, I'll probably talk about this in another video. I can't right now, but my boyfriend of 13 years passed away when our apartment caught fire back in April this year. An old friend from high school reached out to me. Now I'm getting a little uncomfortable. Am I reading into this too much? Because his intentions doesn't feel right. I'm literally mourning the love of my life, and this just doesn't seem appropriate at all. Sis, you're not overreacting. I'm just gonna tell you why. We already read through the threads. We're not gonna read through it again. You send your condolence and you leave it at that. The fact that he goes into mentioning the fact that you probably had something back in the day, flag number one. Then he mentions that his girl might be jealous. He mentions that she also remembers, like, flag, 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 red ones, not green ones, red flags, big red flags, really big, beautiful, but still red flags. And then all of these, like, you stop responded at some point, and he's still going. Get the hint. He obviously, and then out of all the things, you know your girlfriend will be jealous, but you're still gonna do it. That's a red flag. Then you know she's gonna be jealous. So instead of not just her having a problem with him messaging you, you're also gonna try to talk to the girl that you used to have a thing for, or y'all did have a thing. Like, you're not overreacting. He's being extremely weird, and he's throwing slick things in there to see if you'll bait, and you've caught it. So, like, you're not overreacting, but he's definitely weird. Okay, let's find another one. Wait. This is not funny, but okay. Let me read this. Seriously. Am I overreacting if I stop talking to this man? And she put a red flag. He said, I'm a fan of learning and reading new books, boo. Do you like reading? She said, I do. I have an entire Nancy Drew collection. He said, I don't think I know who Nancy Drew is. Who don't know who Nancy Drew is, though? Oh my goodness. He said, is that some SMUT-ish? There's no way. You know what makes me mad about this? And this has everything to do with this video. People have access to Google, and instead of looking stuff up, they ask dumb things, or like they say dumb shit without looking it up. Like, why? It takes all of 3 seconds for you to look up Nancy Drew and what type of stuff that Nancy Drew, like, that's in Nancy Drew, like that's in the books. She responds, I thought you said you like reading. LMAO, Christ. Nancy Drew is like the Hardy Boys. It's a really old mystery series. I have a question. I could be wrong. Well, let me not ask y'all. Let me use Google. Because I'm pretty sure Dr. Seuss is only children books. Did Dr. Seuss make adult books? He said, I'll check that out, but I'm more into Dr. Seuss or self-help books. I know how much women like those SMUT books, though. What's happening right now? Why do I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone? Then he says, do you drink or smoke weed? Oh, how did this conversation get here? I don't think you're overreacting. Stop talking to him, because what's happening? There's nothing good that's come from this conversation so far. It's just weird. The spelling is wrong. That's not funny. He needs to, work on that, because sometimes that happens to text messages, but I don't know. Break up. Run for the hills. This isn't gonna go end well. Okay, we're gonna read our last one. Probably. Let's see how I'm feeling. So it says, am I overreacting here? So let's read the screenshots first. Hey blank, it's blank. She just texted and told me you were planning on going to see a play in the city and invited her. But myself and her mom are planning on sending her on a secret spa retreat that weekend. She has no idea and thinks we aren't doing anything big for her birthday. I'm sorry to the plans getting away. Actually, you're not. And I don't need you implying I will cancel my plans at all. Let me make this very clear. You don't tell me what to do. I'm not gonna lie. I might be on the other side. Let's read this little paragraph that's down here. For context, my girlfriend's 30th birthday, her mom and I have been planning a super luxurious and decent, expensive secret spot. Why did they have to use all these big super luxurious, decent, expensive secrets spa weekend for months now? It's a secret she knows nothing about. One of my girlfriend's former co-workers texted her and asked her if she wanted to go see a play the weekend, and we planned on sending her. And in a desperate attempt to preserve the secret, I texted her, who then responded with this: I don't think what I sent was rude. Am I wrong here? I'm gonna go ahead and give my thoughts on this. I read some comments, but I'm not changing how I feel about this. I just feel like the way that you came off, I kind of feel like the way that the messages came off, and I can understand why the other person would feel away. It came off as if you were telling her she needed to cancel her plans with. It came off like you were trying to tell her she needs to cancel her plans with your girlfriend because y'all have something planned already. And I understand you trying to create a surprise, but I agree with some other people said this. You definitely should just tell her the date. Hey, we're doing something really big this date. Don't plan nothing. That way she doesn't make friends with her she don't make plans with her friends. And I don't think you should expect her friend to cancel for you. Like, I mean, obviously the girlfriend's gonna have to make whatever decision she make, but I just think it comes off kind of rude. Like, if you're telling, it is coming off like you're telling her she needs to cancel her plans because we already have plans. Especially considering the fact that the girlfriend already accepted plans. And I know you're making a surprise and that's a big deal, but I don't know. I think you could have probably went about this another way. Like, you could have told the girlfriend, hey, we have something really big on this day, don't plan anything. Like, she'll still have the element of surprise. Oh my goodness, I love this. Like, that's all of those things are still gonna be there because she doesn't know specifically where she's going or what she's doing and how long she's gonna be doing it or how great the experience is gonna be. All of those things are still secrets. So you do kind of come off like cancel them plans because we doing something. Like, it sounds bad even through text. Because when I was reading, I'm like this is where it really sounds bad. I'm sorry the plans get in the way. You're like implying that she's already canceling. Like, what they're doing doesn't matter at this point. What you're doing for her matters more. And even though you're the boyfriend, like, it just sounds bad. So I want to say you're not overreacting for messaging her, but you're overreacting for thinking that she was just gonna alter the plans because you planned something for her. So I'm seeing more and more comments, and I don't have to do a lot of cutting. This is what I think. People aren't paying attention to this. People are like, oh, well, what other response would you like other than, oh my goodness, that sounds like so much fun, go, go, go. This is the thing. I don't know how close these friends are. There's a lot of holes and issues with this. I don't know if they're really close or not. Maybe this was their celebration for her birthday. Like, I just think on your end, to prevent issues like this, because that's how I kind of look at things, you could have created a better situation, a better setting for this. On her part, maybe she could have responded like, hey, I don't like the way you're talking to me, or it really came off like I need to cancel my plans even though I don't want to. Like, she could have handled it better. I think both parties could have dealt with the situation differently, so we wouldn't even be here talking about it. That's how I kind of view it. But I do think his thing, people are saying his thing was like overly respectful, overly this. I don't agree. I think the last bit is like, I'm sorry that the plans get in the way. Like, I think it sounds like you're canceling and my plans are to go, like, because we technically planned it first, but you didn't tell her. So I just think plan better next time. Tell her in advance, like, hey babe, we got something planned this day, don't do nothing. The full day is jam packed, like stuff like that. Like, and it could still be a surprise. That's all I have this Reddit side of my YouTube channel. Am I overreacting? If you want to see more of Am I Overreacting, go ahead and comment down below, and I'll make sure to, like, you know, interact with you guys and kind of figure out what you want. Once again, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that post notification so you can be notified every single time that I post. And without further ado, you guys, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.